Sometimes business isn't the way we want it. Is that true? Sometimes it's fantastic. What's a good answer? It's unbelievable. When the traffic is bad, how's the traffic? Unbelievable. Your marriage? Unbelievable. So, how is business? There you go. Great.
I was at that first workshop that I attended. I remember, and I'm so glad that you mentioned the same thing about that being a servant attitude, because if anything, that was the most valuable thing I have taken from that workshop. And to this day, I still use it.
Today's topic, I speak on a lot of topics. Today's topic is about sales, mastering the art of sales and service. We're all salespeople. Everyone in this room, everyone outside this room, everybody's a salesperson. You go to Starbucks and somebody says, you want to make that a grande? You go to McDonald's, you want fries with that? You go to church, what's he tell you? You better be good. You're selling you on the idea that religion is good, isn't that? Then he say, also donate a little bit more. The Bible says 10%, why not 12%? He's always selling you on the idea, isn't he? Your kids sell you on the idea, can I stay at Susie's house tonight? Come on, she's really good. They're selling you all the time. We're all salespeople. And the number one salesperson in the world, who was it? Jesus.
Frank is a really good speaker. I've seen him speak before, and he's very motivational in the words that he says. And I just want to say thank you again for speaking to us and putting that motivation into me so I can start my day. Thank you, Frank.
Fantastic. I really appreciate it, and I hope you got something out of it.
Thank you.
Selling should be an educational process for the customer. It should be fun. It should be exciting. When the customer leaves you or your office or wherever you're doing, wow, I didn't know all this. I didn't know all that. They should leave feeling like they've been educated by someone that cares, that someone's telling them something that they've never, ever known about. And we've got to do that continuously all the time. And why are people scared of salespeople? I'll tell you why they're scared. Because they think they're afraid of you, all of you. They're afraid. Why? Because they don't want to make a mistake. They're afraid of the unknown. They don't want to incur new debt. They don't want to buy something that they can't afford. They're afraid to be lied to because they've been lied to before. So they're afraid of all these kinds of things. So you should be aware of those kinds of things, that people are afraid of salespeople. So when you're trying to set an appointment, don't be shocked. Well, you know, call me whenever, but call me. It's because we haven't made them feel at ease. We haven't made them feel that we're honest, that we want to take care of them.
He's always dressed impeccably, and who doesn't love a sharp-dressed man? And he always inspires me to dress my best for every occasion, no matter what.
But one of my jobs, aside from selling tires, I became a manager of a store, district manager, regional manager, vice president of a company. But my job really never changed. When I was a manager of a store, I did this much. When I was district, this much. Regional, this much. It just expanded, but the job was still the same. So I would go into stores that sometimes only visited 2 or 3 times a year. And my job was sometimes just, at least I thought, to stand at the front of the store for at least a few minutes and absorb what's going on. The employees, the way the store looked, everything. So I would say, well, maybe that wall has to be changed. Maybe this has to happen. What's wrong with that employee? How come he's not smiling? How come all these things? And oftentimes I would turn around and I'd see customers coming in the front door carrying a battery, carrying a starter. They were farmers, they were mechanics, they were dirty. But I saw them carrying this thing. I'd get the battery. I'd take it to the parts counter, which is about 60 feet away. They said, no, you're all clean. No, I don't care. I carry a battery. Because I always felt that I was a servant to the public. I still feel like I'm a servant to the public. If you came to one of my seminars and you wanted coffee, I'd go serve you a cup of coffee. Why? Because I feel like I'm a servant to you. As long as I have to need you, as long as you need to sell people something, you are no more than the servant. Even though we get this big head and we're earning 6 figures and we drive this big fancy BMW, you're still a servant, whether you like to hear it or not. And the minute you lose that fact, that you're a servant, people can detect it.
One fabulous word that I've learned from him is unbelievable. I've enjoyed that. I'm going to use that word. I'm going to pep it up and make everything unbelievable. And I think that everyone can use a little morning inspiration. So if you get the chance, please watch Frank, and I think that you will benefit from this greatly.
People want sincerity, they want honesty, and they want your excitement. They want you to feel what you're selling. Those are all part of the things that people want.
I wanted you to know, Frank, I really, truly enjoy your presentation. What I like the most is what you emphasize the fact that if you're not passionate about what you're doing, why do it?
Right.
Only then you can have the success that you seek.
That's right.
And I cannot tell you enough words of thanks, what you have done. And if anybody missed you, they don't know what they missed.